Hey boy. Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun 2. Last time we traveled around the world a little bit and we got to the town of Contigo. We explored the town of Contigo, learned a lot of new things, and now we begin Jupiter Lighthouse. This dungeon is incredibly long. Not as long as the final dungeon, but it is still quite long. So what do we do here? We just enter through the front door and hope for the best, right? Nope, it's closed. So we try this way. We gotta get in somehow. To be noted that you could come here as soon as you reach the left side of the world map. But you won't be able to go really far because you need hover. Also, I think I'm going to go ahead and set Cyclone to L because we're gonna need that a lot. So when you come to this area, there are a few things you need to know. Well, just two really. The first one, take a look at your Djinn. If you have 8 Djinn per color, except well, per element, I guess, except wind, and you have 7 wind, 8 of each other element, then you are good. You found everything, because there is an extra wind Djinn here, and with that you'll be at 8 per element. Also, there's a mad plant here, which we're just going to annihilate. No, I'd have to use a wind, right? So here's a technique I figured out in the... Actually, no. Haze, you, okay. Here's a technique I figured out while doing some trials. Use a wind with Xena. That changes her class, as you see in a second. And she gets this. Dragon Cloud, she also gets basically impact, so attack up, which is very nice. Nobody has that right now. But she gets this, which is fire elemental, so if you need single target fire, that's how you can get it. You also get a mint from that, which I will use. Who got it? You have it, okay. And yeah, of course, Felix needs the agility. He's low as fuck. It's always slow. No, oh, which way now? Let's try this way first. Oh, the other way then. This may lead to treasure. Oh, there is a full restore. So I didn't have to use the inn at all, because I could have just come here and grab this and full restore anyway. Yeah, I spent 80 coins at the inn last time. Great. I love spending coins. So yeah, this is where you would have had problems, because if you didn't go to Shaman Village, you wouldn't be able to do this. Right, so that's the first thing you need to know, the Djinnis. The second thing you need to know is the password. You know how you can transfer data from Golden Sun 1 to Golden Sun 2, right? With a password? Or with like a cable or whatever. So, when you get to the end of this dungeon, like, you have to, if you want to do your transfer, you have to do it before you finish this dungeon. Because after that, whatever data you transfer from that game will lock in. And at that point, it will all be locked in, you know. So if you haven't transferred any data from Golden Sun 1, this is kind of like your last point where you can do it. Up until you hit the very end of this dungeon, you can still do it. But once you hit it, there's no turning back. So remember to do it if you haven't done it already. Might as well do it now before you start the dungeon, so you're 100% sure that your data gets transferred. So there's a beam of light, there is a circuit over there that's not completed, but it doesn't matter because energy isn't flowing anyway. So we gotta find a way to get that working. Let me go down here for a second. Okay, I can move this. Although I'm not sure if this will stay in place when I leave, because I want that up there for later. Alright, going up here then. At the beginning, this dungeon is pretty easy, but then it gets complicated near the end. Because there's a lot of backtracking to do. I don't like that. You go over there. Go up, And then we can push this pillar to the right and grab the chest. Now, granted, there are a lot of good items in this dungeon, so it's worth trying to get everything. Not sure what this is. Oh, this is good. This is very good. Raises attack and evade. That's big. Felix. More attack on Felix is always nice. Nice, cycle on that and go up. Now let's see here. Okay, so this is a dead end if you go to the right. Because eventually you just hit a dead end. It's actually a shortcut. If you go up there, there's a locked door that we need a key for, and we don't have the key, so let's go and find the key. That's what we're here for. There are 2 keys that we have to find. There's a blue key and a red key. Okay, we go up here. And up we go. See, that's the door I mentioned, that red door. Okay, you guys take a wind slash in the face. Also, go wild with Sheba's PPs, because since this is the Jupiter Lighthouse, she gets a small reason every turn. So don't worry about it. I mean, not only she gets a reason for the lighthouse, she also gets a reason for equipment. So I wonder how actually she's regenerating per turn. I'll check out next fight. Okay. So over there's obviously another reveal that we can actually show. But those things aren't working yet, so I can't do anything with those. Okay. Okay, so this room right here. Remember how to get to this room, because you'll need to do it later. This is not a room that you can only come here once. You'll eventually have to come back to it. Yes, we're doing this. We're going down here. I'm gonna move this pillar. Is this the room that has the very powerful weapon in it? I think it is. There's a chest over here. I think it has a very good weapon. At least that's what I remember. Going up. I think that's the weapon. That's that weapon that I think I bring all the way to the end of the game sometimes. Yeah, the meditation rod's pretty good. Meditation rod goes straight over to Sheba, because this unleashes Nirvana. It's a drain PP move, and I think it's the Jupiter element, so she is obviously the best candidate for it. Now, I think I gotta go this way first. Okay, so this thing here, I'm not sure what's for. So you can move this thing, okay? Then you can press this button to drop it. I am not sure what that's for, but I do it every time, so it must do something. To this day, I'm not sure what that does. But it's gotta do something. So that's the red key. We'll get it later. For now, we just keep going. Okay, blue dragons are pretty nasty, but the wyvern is probably even more. Unless they die by this unleash. Yeah, okay. Oh, I should have checked how many PPs Sheba is regenerating. We'll do it another fight. Whatever. Eventually I'll see that. Nothing to do here just yet. Okay. Alright, so we're at the top of the lighthouse. That was easy. Well, unfortunately not, because these 2 angels are holding a big stone on top of the whole of the lighthouse, so yeah. Can't do anything with that. We have to find a way to remove that in order to use the star and light the lighthouse up. So the only thing we can do is really to keep exploring. Holder of the star. Show the power of the animus. Right, I'll show it to you then. Power of the animus is the power to hover. And with that, we activated the whole lighthouse. Now, we can easily get out by doing this, right? Yeah. We want to go up, or we want to go down. I think I want to go this way. Yeah, you want to go back, because now that everything is activated, you can put this here to go back. That lifts it. But every time you see one of these, you know you can hover and go to a higher platform. We've got the red key now. That we got the red key, we just gotta get to the right to the red door. Can I just... should I just walk back? Would it be faster to just walk back, or... Huh. Because this room is kind of a dead end. So I'm just gonna retreat out. I think it's faster to just retreat, start from the base. And get to where the red door is. Seems like a good choice. I mean, it seems to me, at least. Alright. I actually want to see this now. What's the strongest thing you have? This thing. Alright, let's see. Alright then. Eat smash. It's not dead yet. 900% dead. Great. She must be fully restored. So, she's recovering 14 or more. I'm not sure how many. That's a lot of PPs per turn. Right, so we're gonna take the same path we took at the beginning. Now these things are active. I'm not sure if it's the one all the way to the right. Oh, nope, it's not. I think once I move it though, it stays there. Like once it's up there, it stays up there. We'll see, we'll see. Anyway, we want to go to the red door now. This is... I have to do this again. This puzzle resets. Okay, we'll do it again. It's no big deal. There we go. We already done it. Right, cyclone. We go up, and then at the first cyclone we go up again. And that should put us to the red door. See these wyverns here. Eat smash! Not enough apparently. Well, thankfully only basic attacks. Yeah, the enemies here are kind of tough, especially the wyverns and blue dragons. They have quite a bit of HP. Okay, up we go. Door is locked, but we have the key for it. Which completely annihilates the door. It's gone. Door is gone now. We need to avoid those guns to wind, otherwise they'll blow us back all the way to the right. And this is the first of two towers that we have to climb. And we find around one of these guys, might as well just attack. There's the unleash again. 155. 170 damage. This is gonna be it. 267, man. Felix is way too strong. Like, let's just quickly compare. 462 attack. Yeah, and the second highest attack, Jenna has it. 409. He's like almost 60 attack higher than the second highest attack. That's insane. Alright, so that's the blue key. You know what? I'm just gonna do wish well. A bunch of puzzles here. That will help me recover all my PPs while I'm walking around. So the blue key will need it to get to the other tower. Now here it took me forever to figure out how to get those chests. Like the first one here is easy. Then the other one I was like, how the fuck are you supposed to get that? I could not get it. And I'll show you why. But when I figured out, I was like, well, I'm dumb. So if you go this way, this is a dead end. If you go that way, it's also a dead end. You can get close to the chest. But like, you just one step, you have just one jump away, but you need to move this pillar in order to get it. So you're like, okay, so we can just go back, right? No, because this tile now, I mean that tile over there is now a little damaged. So if I step on it, I just go down and it resets everything. So I was like, how are we supposed to do this? Well, the way you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to enter from below, because then the tiles are at full health and you can just walk back. Yeah, it took me like 10 minutes to figure this out. And there's like a potion in here. It's not like any... No, it's a mist potion, so I guess it's okay. Because mist potions are always useful. They're party heals when you don't have party heals. So it's not like they're useless. But still, I thought you had to like fall from the ceiling in a very specific tile. It's nothing like that, thankfully. Going up. We have another couple of wyverns here. Fire breath. Nah, it's not too bad. We're good. We're good. We're good. Right, so this room is suspiciously empty. And I'm gonna go ahead and set that hover. No, I didn't do it. There we go. So now here's what we have to do. We go over here. We go hover here. Get it? Because it's the overb synergy. And then... No! I thought I went up. They gotta start over. I don't think that stays. No, it doesn't. Right, let's try to do this correctly now. Nope. Alright, here we go. Okay, we're going up. And we're at the top. So now at the top, we complete this circuit. That way the statue will fire the arrow. Hit the angels in the butt. And the angel will start lifting the stone. But we need to do it also on the other side. Now don't retreat quite yet. Because... No, dude! I fell for it like an idiot. Oh well. It's not a big deal, I just have to climb back up. What I wanted to do was this. You want to go back from where you came from and go to that one damaged tile by itself. That drops you here. And this drops you over here. And then this drops you in front of the key. And then you just want to get out. Because I think it's much faster to just retreat and start over from the bottom. So let's do that. And start making our way to the other tower. Now, let's see. Oh god, what's going on? 2 more wyverns, sure. Booyah. That's gone. Alright. I think Jenna got a level from that. Now. Okay, so we need to complete that circuit. Where does this go? Is there anything to do here? Oh no, this is just to show you that there is a thing to move, okay? Fair enough. We'll go in here then. And we'll finally jump on those things. What's a couple of wyverns? I don't know why. We're getting this encounter a lot. This crucible fire is doing a lot of damage. Fortunately, it won't be that useful at the boss, because the boss fight at the end of this is not Jupiter aligned, but it is Mars aligned. So we'll probably resist that unleash, but still. Okay, we keep moving. Drop that down, complete the circuit. And with the circuit completed, we can hover onto the other sign, or we could go up with Cyclone. I don't remember what is the best course of action here. I'm gonna try to go up and then... I don't think this is the right way. Oh yeah, okay, so this makes a shortcut, so definitely want to do this. So that makes a shortcut. Where does this go? I forgot entirely where that goes. We'll figure it out in a second. I'd like to at least get as far as near the end of this dungeon for this episode, because at the end of the dungeon, I mean, there's a lot of cutscene to go through, and definitely not gonna do it today. But at least I want to try to get as far as I can. Okay, definitely want to do this. So this is kind of like a dead end, but you need to put this down here, because what that does, it does this. It activates a circuit. And we're gonna need that later. So that was a good idea to do that. There we go. There goes the unleash and kills it. Okay, so we're back here now. And we cycle, we go down, we take the beam of light that goes up. Because you can over on top of that. Somehow. And this puts us in this room. Now there's a chest to the left side. And that might have a potion in it. So nothing too incredible, but I might be wrong about that. We'll see. What do you have? Yeah, it's a potion. Not really that useful. You can just leave it there if you want. You probably have already a lot of those. And now here, I think, yeah, okay. So, this one, don't take it, because it just leads you down again. It's completely pointless. You have the key, use the key. I need to get that chest, though. I forgot how you get that. Oh, we'll get it later, sure. Alright, so now we over. The wind will bring us to the other side. Nice seed smash. Unfortunately, it didn't kill the wyvern, which is annoying. Felix is not doing too well. Yep, he's not doing too well at all. I'll just do a party heal after the fight. Stop dodging! Blue dragon, please! Thank you. Always dodging. Alright, so we're on the other tower. Anything on the sides there? What's this? Oh, okay. There's a genie here. Wait a minute. That's where I need to go. So what's this? Oh, this is for later. Okay, this is if you want to go back, sure. Can I run from this fight? Okay, final fight. Okay. Okay, I'll kill you guys, sure. If you really want to die so badly. Who am I to say no? Stop dodging! Where your enemies just now became so agile. What's happening? Right. So there's the genie here. And in order to get that genie, we're gonna go up here. There's a piece of circuit that we need. This is a big move puzzle. That'll kind of take a little bit. Because we need to solve this, undo it, and then solve it again. It's a little wonky, but that's how it is. We do want the Djinn though. And so we'll get it. Okay, go down there. So now we over to this. Because if you over to the one on the right, you're not able to reach this platform. You just barely not make it. Now we have to do this here. And I tried. I'm gonna try, but it's 100% not going to work. Yeah, you can just barely not get there. You need to use this. But in order to use that one, you need to get back up there. Pound the pillar, which will release the blocks. Then basically switch the blocks. Well, you don't really switch them. You put that one over there. And the straight one over to where this one was. But then in order to get to the exit, you need to undo this and replace them in the correct positions. It's a little annoying. I wish you could just get the Djinn immediately, but oh well, it's how it is, unfortunately, and this is what we'll do. Go a little faster, maybe, I don't know. Okay, pillar goes up, hover. You definitely want to save the game because this guy is aggressive, and if he runs, you don't want to do the puzzle again. Right. Bring it on. And probably just gonna be a bunch of attacks here. Not gonna be that much strategy. A lot of damage as usual. 239 agility down. That's great because that means we're probably gonna get a turn before he does. And Jupiter Lighthouse are usually pretty fast. There we go. This is Whirl. And with Whirl, we now have 8 Djinn per type, per color, per element, whatever. You wanna, yeah, whatever. Wait. Is it? No, it just stays. Okay, so maybe you don't really need to save in front of him, because the puzzle stays the way it is, even if you leave the room. Right, pounding. And placing the pillars where they were again. But if you thought this was annoying, you have no idea what awaits us in the next couple rooms. You have no idea, because we're about to do probably the most annoying part, the most annoying puzzle in this entire game. Okay, can I please move that? Thank you. Yeah, this puzzle was nothing compared to what we're gonna have to do in a second. And it's not even a puzzle. You'll see what it is. Okay, so no, this one's fine. This one is actually okay. We have to kind of waste some time to do this. So, there's a circuit. We need to interrupt it in order to actually modify the platforms. So we have to do this, and then once we do that, we can climb down this ladder and edit the position of these stones. Now there's a chest there, and I will get the chest because I want to get all the chests, and I already remember what's inside. It's the water of life. But you know, water of lives right now are pretty valuable because I only have maybe one, maybe 2, and they might come in handy later, so yeah. We'll do that. We'll grab the water of life. Even if it's gonna take us a little bit, because we have to push all these blocks. And these 2, come on. Gotta put them side by side over there. Then we'll jump to the water of life, and then what we have to do is we have to rearrange these blocks so that we can get to the exit. And this is not the annoying puzzle either. Nope. There's more. There is more. This is still okay. Believe it or not. Right. Let's get going. So unfortunately, you have to walk quite a little bit before you can activate that circuit. And then you push it all the way there. Just to get a water of life. Right, here we go. Imagine getting this wrong and having to redo all the jumps. And having to re-edit the thing. Well, that would be... That would piss a lot of people off, I imagine. Pound. Alright, one more time. And like that. Now, in order to get to the exit, we leave these two like they are. We have to move these three, so thankfully you don't even have to move all of them. I get this one over here. And then these two, I just push them all the way to the left. On the last two symbols, and I'm done. Doesn't take too much, as you can see, but still. I can see why people would find this a little annoying nowadays. It's a long puzzle. But again, it's not the worst puzzle yet. There's a worse puzzle coming up. As I think it's coming up right here. Like, there's not much of the lighthouse left. Because really, once we activate the second statue and it lifts the stone, uncovering the hole at the top, like, that's it. We just need to get to the top again. Alright, so this makes a shortcut. And yeah, okay. Yeah, the annoying part is coming up. So this room is completely empty. Just go around the blocks and climb up. And here you have a little labyrinth of sword, and there are statues that blow wind. And when these statues blow wind, if you get caught in the wind, you kind of have to drop down and restart. Now here, what do I do? If I go that way, I'm gonna get caught in the other statue's wind. So what I think I have to do here is this. Yep, that's what you have to do. And this should be the right way, yeah. That was easy. By the way, there's nothing up there or to the very right. So don't bother exploring there. There's just a bold lot of nothing. Because the real annoying part is about to come up. So this next room up here has a bunch of over tiles. And you can over around for a long time. And you're supposed to get all the way to the left up there and all the way to the right. And these statues would constantly try to push you away. Now this one I think I can kind of cheese like this. Okay. That was the easy one though. The one at the right is even harder. The reward for this though is a Phantom Blade, which is pretty powerful. Phantom Blade unleashes Light Surge. That'd be good for Felix actually. Don't even replace the weapon he has though. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna replace this weapon, the Hestia Blade. Just a second. Can the Hestia Blade be equipped by Jenna? No, it cannot. So I'm gonna give it back to Felix. Pick the... You know, I'm gonna pick up Phaeton's Blade, give it to Jenna. I usually give this to Jenna, although I could give it to you. I don't know. No, I'm gonna give it to Jenna. Fuck it. Jenna, what do you have as a weapon? The Draco Mace, sure. The Draco Mace be good. Is it good for anyone? Nope, that's it. Draco Mace is old at this point. So you walk all the way back, and now the right side. This is even harder. The first statue is not that big of a deal. It's the second statue that's annoying. So you have to like go to the right and then just make a swift left. It's so annoying. There you go. Yep, this is what happens half the times. You can just barely make it back to the left before the wind catches you. It's very annoying. Oh, come on, man. You can try to do that. You can try to bait the statues into throwing a little tornado or whatever you want to call it, whirlwind. And then they won't be able to throw another one until the first one hits the wall, so they get delayed a little bit. Okay, we got it. It helps you if you watch the shadow to tell you where you are. But yeah, it's a very annoying room. Okay. You know what? I'll do this. Yeah, that's Fatal's Blade Unleashed Light Surge. I think we can blind. I'm not entirely sure about it, but well, if you can't blind, you have seen it in the info screen. Alright, we reached the top of this part. Let's put this in place. And with that, we are gonna use retreat, because that's pretty much it. Next time on Golden Sun 2, we go back to the top. Hopefully, use the... what's it called? The Jupiter star. And light the lighthouse. See you all then.